You have reached Red Steele's Awesome Toy Collector Review. I'm your man, Red Steele, and today I'll be reviewing Masters of the Universe Origins Mantenna. Masters of the Universe Origins Mantenna. But before I get to the actual review, I just want to go over some of the spectacular details on this packaging. Up front here you have the blister tray with both Mantenna and all its accessories inside. In the corner here you have the 40, which represents the 40th anniversary of Masters of the Universe. In the corner here you have the 6+, which is the age requirement for this figure. Middle here you have the Masters of the Universe logo, and below that you have Mantenna, evil spy with the pop-out eyes. Over here it says, eyes really pop out. Over here you have yellow starburst that reads, modern posing, retro play. In the front here you have a sticker that reads, the evil horde. On the back of the packaging here, on the very top, you have this beautiful illustration of Mantenna, Hordak, Grizzlor battling some snake men. In the corner here it says, the loyal spy for Hordak uses his protruding eyes to fire electrical blasts at his enemy. Over here you have another yellow starburst that reads, includes comic book. Down here it says, modernizing and celebrating the original 80s Masters of the Universe action figures. And over here are some of the figures features. First one saying, press down. Second one saying, eyes pop out. Then over here it says, twist into powerful battle position. And over here you have a cross-sell for Masters of the Universe Origin Wave 9 figures. Masters of the Universe Origins Mantenna. Mantenna was released on June 1st, 2022 with the suggested retail price of $16.99, and he was available at all major retailers. Mantenna was released along with the other Masters of the Universe Origins Wave 3 figures, He-Man, Skeletor, and Pighead. Mantenna has 16 points of articulation, and his accessories include his crossbow, instructions, and comic book. Mantenna stands 5.5 inches tall, and he is meant for fans ages 6 and up. His vintage design is updated for modern playability. I got Mantenna on my display table, so I want to go over some of his play features and accessories. First of all, I talk about his Wave 9 comic book, The Horrors of Pighead, which features He-Man, Skeletor, Sunman, and Pighead on the cover. On the inside here, the first page, you'll see He-Man battling out with a monster. You get an appearance by the Sorceress and Sunman. Then on the next page here, you also get an appearance by Skeletor and Pighead. And of course, Mantenna. On the last page of this comic book, you see all the heroes overcoming the villains. On the back cover here, you have a cross-sell of Wave 9. Put that off to the side. So next accessory I want to go and talk about is his crossbow. This crossbow is the exact same crossbow that comes with Hordak, except Hordak's is white and this one's a little grayer. Same mold detail. In order to arm Mantenna with this crossbow, you have this little clip right here. You want to go and clip it around his wrist just like this. And now you have Mantenna armed with this crossbow. Really, really cool. And there's also this other play feature. This is this trigger on the back of his head. And once you pull this trigger, you have his eyes go a little bit buggy. It's pretty cool. Real cool play feature. Another cool feature about this figure is he has 4 limbs for his legs. And this time, unlike the original Master Universe figure, they molded all 4 legs out of separate existing limbs, where they all have ball socket joints, knee articulation, and ankle articulation. And also, you can also kit bash these figures, which I'll get to in a moment. But this is really cool that they did this, because with this, I expected them to do a deluxe figure, maybe with the original limbs and these limbs here, the separated limbs, because the original figure, both limbs were molded as one limb. So it kind of simulated that he had 4 limbs, but instead of molding 4 existing limbs, they just molded the 2 legs together as one limb, which was kind of lame. But you know what? It was the 80s, and technology isn't where it's at right now. And now, with this day and age, 40 years later, they're able to mold a Mantenna that's a little bit more cartoon accurate, where he has 4 existing limbs. And I thought this figure was going to be released as a deluxe version, and they were going to include the original limbs and these 4 limbs. And plus, you got this little play feature with the buggy eyes. I thought was really cool. So I figured they were going to release this as a deluxe figure, which they didn't. They released it as a mainline figure. I think it was really cool. But according to the instructions here, all of these Masters of the Universe Origin figures are customizable. According to the instructions, you can remove Mantenna's head, his arms, his torso, and his boots. Unfortunately, you can't remove each of the individual leg limbs. They're kind of in a different ball socket joint, where they're more permanent. Which makes sense, because it would have been cool to be able to peg on 4 different legs for this figure, because these figures are customizable along with the other WWE Superstar figures that are exclusive to Walmart. And I guess I remember they a few years ago they made the Masters of the Universe WWE figures too, that kind of crossover thing, and those are also customizable. But you can just pop off the limbs. It's all ball socket joints. And I'm sure if you saw my other Masters of the Universe Origin reviews, I've brought in other toy lines such as WWE Superstars. I brought in, let me go and do that right now, in fact. Got Hulk Hogan here. Let me throw in a Hulk Hogan head, Hulk Hogan tights, got Hulk Hogan's arm. And let me go and throw in Wave 1 He-Man while I'm at it. Just show you how customizable these figures are. It's really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and take Hulk Hogan's body. And I'm going to snap on He-Man's legs, right? And I'm going to do Mantenna's head. Maybe one of Mantenna's arms. I mean, these figures are so customizable. There's just millions of different opportunities for different figures. And I'll bring in, let me say, Hulk Hogan's arm. So you have like a really weird looking Mantenna. But this review is more about Mantenna, and I'm just going to put him together real quick, because he is a great figure. Very hard to find, because I noticed that the later waves of Master of the Universe, I mean, from the beginning, they're hard to find, but in the middle there, they're peg warmers for a little while. But now they're beginning to appear back on shelves again. I'm seeing a lot of Wave 8, Wave 9 finally make it, and unfortunately, with the 40th year anniversary being 2002, it kind of stinks that we still have that on the shelf, because it would have been really cool to get some new Master Universe figures on the shelf on pegs. So we just fill our collection. Let me go ahead and put them back in the middle. But if you guys found any of the information in this review valuable, please like and share this video. Also, if you really enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel. And while you're there, click the bell to be notified of any future videos. I want to thank you guys for watching Rad Steele's Awesome Toy Collector Review. I'll check you guys out next time.